Right, it seems to have set the camera at the right angle this time, so I'll do another quick 12-minute one, and then I think I need to change the battery. So if before that I get cut off short, you'll know my battery went. I've got 2 cameras and 4 batteries, so I can soon change the battery. But I think now it's actually pointing at the right angle. A nice garden there. What a great place to live, right in the city. You can feel the cool air coming out of the gate. Great. I'd love to know what all these little boxes are on the side of the road. They look like they could be like snack bars or something like that, but obviously not. I mean, you couldn't stop there, it would be too dangerous. Unless they're just for the gardeners who look after the... But I've never seen them open. Obviously built for a reason. How long ago, who knows? I'm not doing any temples today. Busy painting. This is a nice one actually, but I know I've videoed it before, so I've got a feeling inside there I photographed an A35 Countryman some years ago, and I got a feeling I came in here a couple of years ago and it was out the back. There it is, still there. I'll just give you a quick glimpse of this. It was parked in the road behind this. Now whether they're actually, oh blimey, ceiling's low. Whether they're actually, well, it looks like they're in the process, but they're not doing a very good job because the tyres are all deflated now. My first ever vehicle that was, when I was about 17. Paid £15 for it. Lovely bit of kit it was. It would have been 20, but my boss hit a dog the night before and he said, I'll knock £5 off so you can get yourself a new grill. I paid £3 for another grill from a scrapyard. Yeah, Austin A35 Countryman. That's when the British made cars. I love that car, I had it ages. Sold it to my brother and he smashed it up. Or got it smashed up. Yeah, that's right. I remember coming past the other day thinking that was that place where it was. Glad I came in now. But when I first saw it, it was down the lane just there at the end of this nice wall where the guy was painting. It was round the back. It was actually on the road then. That must have been, God, years ago. I tell you what, it must have been 13 years ago. So I remember the lady I was going out with caught me coming along here. I told her I'd gone white water rafting and she saw me walking along here. That's when she actually used to chase me around trying to find out what I was doing. And I did every trick in the book to avoid her. Well, eventually I loved her to bits, but long gone. Such is life. I think it was one of the longest relationships I ever had. It must have been at least 8 years. But then I wasn't here 24/7 at the time. I was working in the UK, so I only got out once or twice a year. When I eventually retired, I came out for 6 months at a time. Then COVID hit, and everything went tits up. Still. As I keep saying to my Thai lady friend now. Oh, so many ladies in Chiang Mai. She usually watches my videos, she knows what I'm on about. How's that, Natty? She's alright, just. I tease her far too much. Another temple. Reform Cafe, yeah, that's what we need. What was it in England? Reform UK, yeah, right. We'll see. This is a nice place. I'm not going in, I've done them all. I thought the humidity had dropped, but it hasn't. I'll stay in the shade as much as possible. If you notice the curbstones here, look, they're nice and easy. Then you cross a lane and they're like a foot high. Grateful young man, see, I stopped and looked, I could have kept going, he was being careful as well, which is nice. See, look at the height of that. 18 inches and then you got this. And the next one's even worse. Why they bother, I don't know, it's only like 4 foot wide. I don't know whether each owner of that particular part of pavement do their own pavements. Another temple here. This is Wat Ratchamontien Sirapum. Oh dear me, a mouthful. I mentioned this the other day, it's an unusual colour, this maroon or burgundy, whatever you call it. But it's a nice place. Well, we've got to look at the roofs, they're fantastic. This one's really special. That one over the road's another really nice one as well. I think in all, in the old town, I think it meant the old town, I think there's 104 temples. I mean there's 3 there in like 200 yards of each other. Another new one on me. Although they're only decorating renovation, so I must have just missed it, or they've changed their sign. I went into AIS over there, which is my network supplier, and I told them I wanted just a cheap phone to replace one that broke the other day. What happened to it I don't know. I was down in Lampoon and it receives, but I can't send, the screen won't, you can't, but it'll do it all on its own, but I can't do anything. So I thought all I want is another phone to replace that one with. And it kept taking me to like 15,000, 20,000 baht. Well, you're looking at £400 or £500. There's no way I'd spend that on a phone. Sorry guys. No way I'd spend that on a phone. You don't need all these fancy iPhones. I mean, I've had 2 Apple tablets and 1 iPhone, and you can't update them. After a few years, you've got to go and buy a new one. Now, I'm in a crafty Apple. I wouldn't touch another one, ever. Give me an old analog any day of the week. They do just the same. Enough for me anyway. I mean, half the features on the phones we don't use anyway. Especially us old gits like me. I've got no idea what they do. I expect they'd jump if you told them to, if you knew how to do it. I'm doing all these videos, whether I'll load them all is another story. One of my YouTube channels has gone down with the old phone, and for some reason I cannot transfer it onto my tablet or my phone. So I hope, if anybody does follow me, there used to be only 300 of you, I hope you find my other channels, because that's where they're all going now. I've got no control over them. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'll bump into somebody one day and they say, oh, it's dead easy, just do this. My brother sent me some updates he did on his YouTube channel yesterday, and he said there's lots of new features. He said try it, so I did, but the features haven't arrived, which was his explanation, haven't arrived in Asia yet, so he said they might come later. Because you can go into it and it said switch channels, and I never got that, because that would be ideal, because we go back to my regular one. I can't even put a message on it to say check this out, so I know people are looking, but nowhere. I didn't get that many views. I mean, they're sort of amateurish. I just like to mess around for my own benefit, really. If anybody finds any of them interesting, everybody's welcome. Right, I'm going to stop this now and check the battery. Thanks for watching.